Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the New York Jets and the Dallas Cowboys.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And off we go from Dallas. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Looking to throw right away. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Fields out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Third and long for him here. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They've got first down here from the 36. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They've got first down here from the 36. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Fields. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
First and 10 now from the 46. Here's Hall running his own read. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Connects with his back. Hall. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Now it's Fields. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Here's 1st and 10 from the 42 as this opening drive continues. From the gun, it's Hall. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Running back sent in motion. Fields throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. He's out in the clear. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a gain of 22. And it's good for a New York first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. And it's going to bring up 2nd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Fields. They set up the screen here for Hall. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. And for a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
Return starts from the 16. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Second down now, 7 to go. Takes the handoff, now to throw. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Getting 25 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Jets with an early lead. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. Running in the red zone. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, we don't see this often, but love it whenever we do. The fullback, the target on that one, and he ends up with 6.
You're absolutely right, Kate. You don't see fullbacks utilize that much, but man, when you do have a weapon like that, it stretches a defense so thin. Big time touchdown. Yes, by a fullback.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Fields to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Fields gets it out wide quick. He gets it forward a little into his 46. Knocked down by Savon Rebel.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Another throw for Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Pass play now. It's Pickens on the slant. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. He's dropping back to throw. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T. Third and just 2 to go. Going run again with McCaffrey. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 8 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They stick with McCaffrey. He cuts it back right. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. And it's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And screen here to Blue. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw now. Hits him on the out route. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. On to trying the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a Conda on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Returning in from the 16. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing from the gun. Hits his running back. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield and just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back to throw. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any...
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Now again, McCaffrey. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Second down pass play coming. Connecting on the slant. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
That's now the 3rd time that he's been hauled down in this game, and that one was a biggie. Something's got to get figured out. Either the protection's got to be shored up or the QB's got to get rid of the ball. You cannot take those kind of negative sacks.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Has it downfield, working the left. Looked great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Hall. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
First down from the 42. Allen trying this straight ahead. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. A pistol snap, Fields. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Fields out of the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get. Rid of it.
Fourth and forever coming up. The Jets take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Punt team on the field. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. And this is touchdown right at the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10. They'll stuck this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's Harris on the right side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So the false start backs him up. This is second down and 9. Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Cowboys control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. Six yards to go here. It's third down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, third down. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
One hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. New York to the line. First and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. Still has some space inside the 35. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. We'll give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
First down, Jets.
So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
I like that old adage, Kate. Winning begets winning. You know what happens in the league? Explosive plays beget explosive plays, which often beget scoring.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Run here with Allen. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets now within 1 score in the 4th. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. Gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And, Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jets 10.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Kick taken in here at the 17. And this manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31. Back to pass on 1st and 10. They did it! He made the interception! And the Jets have some new life in the 4th.
Intercepted by the Jets. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Fields. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
All set now, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. They set up the screen here for Hall. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets now trail by just a point in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets make it 17-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And he's out of bounds. This is a great start for them, already on their opponent's side of the field.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's second down now.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. He's going to throw it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's back to throw. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
We've set it downs from 37. A run with McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys in range for a game-winning score.
25-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. On the ground, McCaffrey. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
The time is there, but the timeouts are not. Got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. front late. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a Conda on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Setting up to pass. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
What do you think?
Line up the design keeper. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence he did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.